Hey. Yeah, I'm happy to be here. I'm doing these almost weekly, but maybe more like bi-weekly lives. As I promised my friends, I will do that more often. And I'm really happy to do that. For me, it's a way to stay connected to the human collective and know what the human collective needs through your comments and through your being here and through going in and out of the live. So feel free to ask any questions so that I know what the human collective wants and needs me to talk about. So the title, Finding Safety in Sexual Alchemy. The context of everything that I'm speaking about is the teachings that I give. Sexual Kung Fu. It's called Dragon Portal Teachings. But these things that I'm speaking about are not so much the topics in the teachings that I'm sharing. So this is more like my personal experiences. I'm not speaking as an expert, but I feel that it's important to speak about these things, especially about the context of finding safety in sexual alchemy. And I've found that most of our triggers in daily life are actually found in the people that are the closest to us. So not only family, colleagues, friends, but mostly in our intimate relationships. So that's why for the last 2-3 lives I've been speaking about the intimate relationships and finding safety in the sexual alchemy in that intimate relationship. So that's the focus. So any questions about it, feel free to ask. I feel very inspired by doing these lives because it makes me go deeper into my own patterns, because the triggers and patterns that I found in the last 20 years of being married, I'm still unraveling them since my divorce. So I'm really looking at all the ways and all the traps that I found and that we have found ourselves falling into. So yeah, it's a sharing, it's a feeling, connecting, seeing what's happening with the human collective, but also a growth for myself to grow through these lives and through finding safety in sexual alchemy. So today I was really inspired. I'm in Jordan. I'm with my friends, and I've never had any travel in that sense as easy as this one. So it's really a travel of ease. Like I didn't even have to buy my plane ticket. Everything is arranged. The house that I am in is like I'm in heaven on earth, basically. It's beautiful, like view on Amman, like everything is amazing. We're going to go to so many amazing places that I'm really looking forward to. So the ease is really the inspiration of this live today. So what I want to do is that I want to go into what is a bad relationship, and what is a relationship of ease. And then I want to bring you into a little meditation or a little, I don't know even how to call it, but to bring you into a feeling of ease in your relationship. I can see that the connection is not super well, but I hope it will be fine. So even though that we always think that we need to work in relationships to make it better, to fix, to problem solve and all these things, it's not really that. I mean, we do, of course, but it's more about bringing yourself into a certain vibration or feeling of ease and all other like feelings that are connected to that I want to bring you inside. So stay tuned, because this is what will follow after I go into the topics of what is like kind of like standard basic bad relationship. Okay, so your question, Glory, does overweight mean that there's no safety in how to overcome? Usually yes. When we are overweight, it means that we are holding on to body weight as a ways to feel more secure, to feel more safe in the body. So usually, yes, that is a sign. And how to overcome it? Exercise. Like also this morning, like I'm traveling in Jordan, as I just said, but I did half an hour on this the jogging machine, and I went for a long walk yesterday. So there's no excuse, like exercise. If you're overweight, just exercise. That will definitely help. So yes. So what was really interesting while I was doing my explorations of relationships, I fell into this article which I thought was really interesting about entanglement. I never heard about that before. So there's this question, or are you in a relationship or are you in an entanglement? So I want to show you the different parts of it, and also call you the name of the people that wrote the article, so that I'm sharing the inspiration that I have. So it's called heartsintrueharmony.com. That's where I found this article. So I just want to share it with you. So it's really shared what is a relationship of love, right? Like that, the one that we are all looking for. So a relationship of love would be one where both people are feeling free to be themselves. Extremely important. You're free to be yourself, but there is no shortage, or there is no problems with intimacy, meaning physical intimacy, emotional intimacy, mental intimacy, and spiritual intimacy. So there is no fear of doing what you really want to do and who you are, and also to take time for yourself. So you're not afraid to do all these things. And when you are doing these things, when you are yourself and you are really being yourself and taking the space to be yourself and not being too much contained, in that relationship, then this will not drive the other person away. So that's, we have many definitions of what's a relationship, but this would be, for me, a relationship where there's love and freedom. You're free to be yourself, and you really love the other person, so you're not trying to complete yourself through the other person, but you're feeling fulfilled by your own life. You're fully living your own life, and not afraid to do that. So when two people are themselves and are awake and really knowing about their own feelings and their own thoughts, and they are open to the flow of love and this attention with one another, then it really flows. So it's where both people are basically in harmony. So it's in tune, it's relaxed, it's fun, it's good, it's easy, it's all these things. Now, an entanglement, which is, let's say not a relationship, but it seems like a relationship. It's like everybody sees you as a couple, or they refer to you as a couple, but you're not really in a relationship. You're more, like the love and harmony that we just described. You're more in kind of something that looks like a relationship, but it's not. So I want to share with you the 4 issues, or kind of characteristics of this entanglement, which is you keep having the same issue. First of all, I can see that happened in my own marriage. So you keep having the same issue obviously means that you haven't addressed your own issues, but it also means that that you're likely in that entanglement. So especially if you have the same problems in previous and continuous relationships, then okay, this is a pattern that keeps repeating from relationship to relationship, or in one relationship. So you have unresolved issues or unresolved feelings from the past that are creating this destructive dynamic that keeps you from enjoying harmony. So that would be the first one. Now, second one is that you don't feel safe or understood. So this for me is a huge one. Somehow, I always feel like unsafe or not understood in my intimate relationships. Like, they don't understand me. So that is a clear sign of an entanglement, and it can really be hard. One of the signs is this: it's like, for one person in a relationship, it's really hard to hear the feelings and the truth of the other. So if you're having problems with hearing the truth and feelings of the other without just giving them space to hear what they are feeling and their truths, then you know that somehow, you know, it's not a loving environment, but more like an entanglement. So an entanglement really feels like you have to kind of cover the truth of who you are. You have to kind of shut down this really important part of yourself, when you feel that your partner doesn't allow you to just be yourself. So it's basically you're not free to say exactly what's on your mind. Then you know that you might not be in a real relationship, because in a real relationship, you are free to actually express, and the other one is feeling confident and loving enough for you to express. So this also, like, not feeling safe to express, not feeling understood when you express yourself, then you know, like, okay, something we need to definitely work on. And then the other one is that the always needing to be right. So if there's one or both partners always needing to be right, then there's this problem, there's this priority that is set on power struggles. So it's more of a power struggle in the relationship than that it's actually real love, where the priority is spiritual growth or personal growth, or that the relationship grows. And it's not so much on who's right and who's wrong in that sense. So if it becomes like, I'm right and you should be doing that and this one is right, then you know, okay, that's not love. So this is very much also victim-aggressor cycle, right? Like being right and wrong, like dualistic, victim-aggressor, like all this fighting and, you know, all of this. So nobody ever wins when you fight, that's for sure. So the last of these topics or characteristics of an entanglement is that you feel drained with your partner. So if you feel drained with your partner, you're probably in an entanglement and not really in a loving relationship. Because in a harmonious relationship, you really take responsibility for anything that arises within you, and then you come up with creative solutions. It's not something that you just keep feeling drained. So these are, you know, and it can be that some of these things that I just said, that you feel that they are kind of happening in your relationship. So it doesn't mean that you're having a wrong relationship. It just means that there's something for you to work on. So in that sense, you can change it by, and this is what I want to offer you, is you can change it by bringing yourself in a more easy vibration. So by bringing yourself in a more easy vibration, you actually, all the questions fall away. It's like you're not working on fixing your relationship anymore. You are attracting or allowing the energy of the relationship just to be. So it's a very, very different energy. So it's like all the questions are gone, like all the details of how you want your relationship to be, they fall away, because it doesn't matter. It's a feeling that you are looking for. It's a feeling of something that you are wanting to experience with another. So if you bring yourself in that feeling awareness, in that feeling of safety and ease and being understood and all these things, then it will, you know, magically appear, because you are attracting that, you are bringing that into the relationship. So I want to bring you into that state, let's say. So let's do a little meditation. I know that on Instagram Live, usually it's like people just swipe. But if you are following this in my Facebook or YouTube or whatever, this is the moment to just, let's calm down and let's get into that feeling of what it feels like to be in a relationship of ease. So the heart of the relationship that we're going to go into now is ease. So you can close your eyes. You can make yourself comfortable. You can feel, see, sense that you are safe, that you are comfortable. Really, like, maybe look around. Just have the gaze of the warrior, knowing that everything is okay, that you are really good where you are. Now, feel, see, sense that we're going to go into a feeling where you're going to feel your vibration of being in ease. Whether that's in a relationship with yourself or with another, it's a vibration of ease. And feel, see, sense that we're going to move into this feeling by just allowing yourself to feel at ease. So in that feeling of ease, it's easy to feel good, just for this moment. It's easy to feel good. It's easy to feel at one. It's easy to like what you're seeing, to like what you're experiencing. It's easy to go through your day. It's easy to do the work that you like or that you want to do. It's easy to be who you are. It's easy in your relationship to be two separate people with two separate intentions and at the same time be united as one. It's easy to interact. It's comfortable. It feels comfortable to be in that relationship. It feels like you feel secure, you feel safe, you feel at ease. It feels real, it feels true, it feels good, it feels honest, it feels deep, it feels alive, it feels captivating, it feels passionate, it feels like love, it feels soft, it feels open, it feels gentle, it feels source, it feels soul, it feels basic, it feels core, it feels like a knowing, it feels like a being. Being is being comfortable. It feels like confidence. It feels like you get up in the morning and you're confident that what you want to create, no one or nothing can come in between that. It's like the earth, the human collective, the universe is bringing it to you joyously and you're allowing it. So there's this confidence of knowing that you're creating that. It's open, it's open-ended. It's delicious, it's fun, it's exciting, it's passionate, it's expansive, it's vital, it's full. You are full, you're fulfilled. Yeah. I don't know for you, but that just like, bam, that just completely shifted my vibration. So when you're in that vibration of ease and security and safety and core and fun and excitement and all these things, then the vibration of what you are now and the vibration of who you truly are at the same. They're the same vibration. So that's all we need to do. It's like when you want something but you're not getting it, it just means that you're not in a vibration that is able to receive what you want. That's all. It's like once you get it, it's like really simple. You're like, okay, so I just keep myself in that vibration of ease and then the things are coming to me, you know, with ease. Yes, that's all it is, because you are that. You are that. So there needs to be a resonance in between who you truly are and like what you want in that sense. I hope that was kind of clear. So it's like once you're in that vibration, like what you're feeling now, when you're in that vibration, it's like you know, the snow that melts from the mountains and the mountaintops, and it just starts melting down, you know, and the water is flowing down. That's what it feels like when you bring yourself in that vibration of ease. It's like all that has been collected for you to experience can finally enter your field. It's like it's all waiting there for you to open that door. But if you're not in the vibration of ease, then you can want it a million trillion times stronger, but it's never going to come to you because you can't open that door. You're not opening the door for it to arrive in your life because you're holding a frequency or a vibration that is not in that vibration. So you're blocking it, basically. You're blocking all that abundance and that ease and everything that you want, the love, the harmony, all these beautiful things that we just felt. You're blocking that by holding yourself in a vibration of hardship and work and needing to fix things and thinking in your head and difficult and, you know, all these things. So yeah, I think that was it. I didn't get any questions, so yeah, feel free to join my teachings. They're about sexual kung fu. It's very different than this, but it helps in the sense of that it brings us in a vibration that is fulfilling ourselves much more from the inside, so that we're not looking for these feelings on the outside. So that's basically what we're doing, really taking full responsibility for our sexual alchemy ourselves. And through that, then we create the relationships of ease. But it's not really what we are working on in my Dragon Portal teachings. We're really working on ourselves more. But I just wanted to share this feeling, this meditation, because I do it myself a lot. I bring myself in that frequency of ease, and then I can feel like, oh, but this is the fullness of the relationship that I want. It's not the details, like how, or at the moment I'm not even having a relationship, so so it's not about that. It's not about the details of how, you know, that the relationship should come about or how this. It's about the feeling, and the feeling, the relationship itself cannot feel better than that feeling that we just went into. So yeah, so my advice is do that meditation that we just did, or that feeling, like bringing yourself into that feeling. Do it as often as you can, and let me know how that went for you, if you enjoyed it or not. And yeah, so as I said, feel free to check out everything that I offer in my websites, and any questions, let me know so that I can give my next live from that space. Okay, much love from Jordan.